Hey, welcome back to Agent Tony. We're going to the living room. Ho, ho, ho. That's where you go to die? Yeah, don't have sex.
Sure is dark.
I'll go turn on the light.
Ah!
The bike's flying.
Mike.
He's trying to run away. Wow. So this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice. It must be nice to be rich.
The bike triggered a saw trap.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shoo, the kitty cat. Shoo.
So I guess this is Shoo.
Ah, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shoo.
I'm gonna wait for the cat to hiss like Phoenix and attack him. Cat seems to like pearls.
Pardon me. May I help you with something, Mr.
Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. On Guard's lawyer.
The Masters? Then you must be Mr. Right.
Yes?
Ah, it's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe.
Nice to meet you.
I don't get.
I don't think he's got a butler since he asked us to come over here and feed his cat.
Oh. Oh. Who is this guy?
Well, I already know that's the killer.
What? Ah. Same haircut.
It's the monocle.
Yeah, it's the monocle. Nobody else wears a monocle these days.
You must know all sorts of things about Mr. On Guard, right?
Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs.
That typically butler-like, as it were.
Oh, I forgot to present my badge. It's my badge.
I was wondering if you wouldn't mind taking a look at this.
I'm afraid I cannot offer up anything special about it. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of evidence for a trial.
It's not evidence, it's my badge. Polite yet snotty with a touch of rude. He's the stereotypical butler, all right.
And the butler never does it.
Wait a minute.
Oh!
That movie that got turned into a board game. Definitely not the other way around.
Murder on the Nile. Death on the Nile. Nile. Death on the murder on the express.
Magic Treehouse.
Magic Treehouse.
Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence?
Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year.
So not at all. And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs.
You know, I would have thought Mr. On Guard the kind... Yeah, I would have thought Mr. On Guard the kind to have a maid over a butler. It's a very cute cat you got here.
I don't have a pussy. It is my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shoo.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat.
Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore.
Match note crumpled into a ball and thrown away. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now.
Oh, we should probably get going ourselves.
Ah, so young, and yet already so accomplished. A master of law.
But there's also a lot to be proud of in being a butler. In charge of the house and all.
Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. Ah!
He turned into the cat.
Yeah. I knew it.
He unzipped his skin, just shoe fell out.
I gotta twist my body, and it hurts. Oh, go to Viola Hall.
Look at that penis lobster.
How dare you say that? God, where would you get that idea? That's a penis.
And look at the legs on that chicken.
Those are some sexy legs, though.
Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues back to Killer.
Go to the hallway.
Hey, city boy!
Out of my face!
Ah! You forgot to have a conversation with me right now. It's a lot of time.
A lot of... You're still here?
It's gonna be a lot of time. Like, of course. An investigative photographer eats the stars on the ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know? Like something's always about to happen.
Ah, the Aurora.
Like, do you have a camera?
What about the others?
Well, given photographers gotta have cameras out like the out the ear like cord to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and being the mouth, do you have mine? You breathing?
Why can't you drop that thief thing already? That's it. I'm breaking Lotta's legs.
I forget I have a touch. Oh, nice. Okay. Night of the murder.
I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got?
Lotta, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder. Were you not?
Well, kinda, but...
Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know? I followed a few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
Guess this means there's no one else who can tell us who came and went that night.
A scandal.
So about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that Diddy I wrote?
Yeah. Can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about change your voices. About On God shoving his manager lady onto Karina?
Yeah.
Well, I reckon you best not be believing that.
What?
Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know, whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bull doodles.
Dooders?
Dooders? Bullshitters.
Bull Diddy.
Hey, what's with ya? Why you staring at me like my grandpa used to?
Ooh, hot. Wait.
Hey, why do you why do you look like you suddenly got older too? Oh, am I just shrieking here?
No, she grows at an alarming rate.
Oh, my baby! My $1,600 baby! What's worth that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? That guy told me it was evidence, and I refused to give it back to me!
Well, that's kind of how it is.
Hey, you're that red-coat's friend, ain't you? So put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera.
No. You want me to do what?
Listen, I have the guy real good for about 5 hours, and I guarantee he'll give it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work? Sleep with the man, I'm sure I'll give it back.
Well, he's a homosexual. I reckon it's time for me to get going.
Put a strap on, pretend you're a dude.
A tabloid talking without a camera is just a tabloid, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow.
Okay. I'll see you then.
And you too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. And make sure you do all your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it right to me.
Would you please just leave already?
Okay.
Where am I going? To the fucking creative room.
To the fucking?
It's the fucking. We're in the fucking right now.
Mr. Nick?
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
That actually hurt me.
That's the old lady again. Somehow she beat us up here.
I hate evil ghosts.
And I think she's sniffing all of his teddy bears. I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon.
Excuse me. Hey, what are you calling a demon brat?
Zoinks! It's the alien!
Who you calling an alien?
Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldback. What are you doing here?
What is wrong with you onions today? I came down here to pay my respects to Paul Ward, and you're disturbing me.
There we go. Stop.
Why don't you pay respects to his dead body and not just the room he died in?
They kicked me out of the morgue. I mean, look at me.
Why did you fully enter the morgue? You're supposed to stay behind the glass.
I wanted a bit of view.
I just wanted a sample. I'll make my own. It's Japan for you. They've got no rules against it.
I can make my own one.
Please talk to me about the night of the murder. Just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that thought of a photographer in a note. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. That imbecilic look on her face? Okay, got it. Hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh,
No, I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to be waste standing out here the whole night.
I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Fuida.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts, in my book.
Ah, they had a huge wiener. Got it. But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Onkard.
Well, that's just a recent thing, bad luck and all that, you know? But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look! Just look at this mountain of presents! It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him.
All of the bears are from Miss Oldback. She has sent every single one of those bears. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big. Certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
Presents. They're all bears, right?
She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear.
My God. Even those chips, they're shaped like bears.
Even that meat that was on his plate was bear meat.
Bear meat.
Tomato juice? No. Bear blood.
Oh. His bed sheets? No, bear quilts.
That wood for the bed frame? No.
Nah, bear wood.
bones.
Oh.
It's the bones of the bear. Just painted to look like wood. All of Mr. Creed's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know? My dear Juan was training, he fought bare-handed with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends.
I don't believe that.
Let me story. Look, it's just like those young people dramas. I can see the two tucking out down by a river going, Here, you sure can fight. You too, bub. You too.
Am I watching Wolverine?
Movie's called Logan.
There's a movie called The Wolverine. It's when he goes to Japan too. Did all that really happen?
It's in his biography, bub.
What a load of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents.
Yeah, nice. Bears.
Wow! I'm Uncle Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock.
What is it? Fertile racket.
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m. Way past your bedtime.
That startled me. Thought I was going to die for a second.
8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. The transceiver. Hello? Hello?
This is not a phone.
Maya, how is Maya? You haven't heard her, have you?
It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. So it would seem that my present did you no good.
No! Mr. Maya! Mr. Maya!
One more day, please. All I ask for is one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please.
I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all.
Please let me say something. Maya, let me say something. Oh shit, I really fucked that one up. Please let Maya say something.
Oh, I'm gonna kill her now.
I want to hear Maya say something. What's with the static all of a sudden?
I'm going through a tunnel.
Hello.
Seems tunnel bad. Yes. Connect.
No, you can't. It's 2025. You can't say sis.
My God, I am going to say it anyway.
Those genders don't exist anymore.
It's 2017.
Those genders don't exist, and if you choose them, you die. I don't care. Yeah, I'll call you out on that shit. It's funny. Damn it. Did the transceiver just suddenly break?
I must say, excuse me.
Get out of my garden.
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static. I feel like some redcoat decided to interrupt the signal.
I hate transceivers.
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? You should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. That's me.
Do you know any electronics experts?
Yeah, me.
No.
Me.
No.
Me.
No.
It's me.
No.
It's me.
I said no!
Me.
There's other answers other than you. Oh shit, actually technically it is you because you play this character.
It's me.
Oh fuck.
I was right from day one.
And all of you didn't believe.
Hey, welcome back, pal. Thought I'd make you a little something for dinner. I ordered Chinese, and they just said all we have is the cream of some young guy, and I took it. That's what you got.
Some young guy?
Yeah, it's the only Chinese meal they had.
It's a good Chinese meal.
It's nice. Thanks. A rich man's luxurious full-course meal out of a can, that is. Sorry, you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat. Oops. Looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. There you go. Got it for you. Gotta be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up. Oh, and I know. There's no way I know.
There is one
Wait,
way.
There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead.
What's your sign?
Well, since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about.
The transceiver.
Tell me about this trans.
The transceiver transport.
The transceiver?
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing.
What thing? Oh, yeah. This thing just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
What, you don't hear that?
I didn't turn it on. I want to do my mouth voices so you would know what it's.
Yeah, that's
what it sounded
what
like.
it's supposed to sound like, yeah.
I don't hear any static, pal. Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself.
That's strange. Sure was making a loud static noise. Like they were close to each other and they were starting to go me. You know, interrupting each other's own signal. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic. So what is electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, pal. Oh, you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Get a hold of yourself!
I don't understand.
We'll find Maya, I swear!
But I don't understand the electronic business.
You cry again, you get no yummy food from that buffet. There's the tear, no food. You suck that tear back up and you get your food.
I am pulling out my knife.
Said suck the tear up, not cut your face off.
It's not my face.
Like for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen, the stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and next starts acting funny. Right?
Computer?
Computer? I feel bad for this child. It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird.
Oh, yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
She seems amazingly happy about being able to understand this. So the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver, I don't know why my brain couldn't say the two, happened. There's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Like a clock that went off. Something like a listening device or something. Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened?
We were in Mr. Kirito's room.
The scene of the murder. What? That's it. Her voice drops any lower. I'm out of here. I'm going to sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, all right, pal? Wait, Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
We should get going too, Mr. Nick.
All right, let's go. Yeah! Did you bring extra water in here?
It should be.
God. Done destroyed my throat with a yeah. Have to make it a raspy yeah.
There you go, that was my Goofy impression. Falling off a cliff.
Just comes back in the room. Yeah! Hey, you're finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Bag sweeper.
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. And suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. From the outside, I mean. So, yeah, I couldn't get one of those police bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item! Hey, calm down, pal. I didn't say I didn't get one. Just not at the police. Not the police's.
Wow, so this is a bag sweeper.
Looks a little broken. This was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh, by who? Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories.
This was the bug sweeper thing that we found during Rise from the Ashes. They're like, this is important. We gotta fight the bugs. I'm like, no, I'm telling you this is not important. It's gonna come up in a later game, alright? And you're like, no.
No, it's important.
It's important.
Bugs. I was right, we gotta find the bugs!
Yeah. But, not in that case.
Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up. I may have sat on it a couple times. There's a rice cooker in the background, but still, why is it on the floor?
Not enough room.
That's not a rice cooker. The rice cooker's actually behind that. I think it's behind that, unless that's the water.
I think so.
But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. It's a puppy?
Your heart and soul? You don't have a heart anymore?
It'll work. Trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but you can't set the sensitivity. So it's going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it up all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? I'm getting that sinking feeling. Oh, no, it's just a water thing. That's not even a rice cooker. So it is a rice cooker on the ground! Oh my God. I didn't even finish all my lines. I'm getting a feeling that something is happening. I didn't even read that line. You went. There's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
You just happened to say the right words. I'm like, my God.
You're someone gonna find it, right?
Right. Now first, let's turn the sweeper up. Next, move the sweeper around the room. Around to give the room a real thorough look-see, pal. The sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that giving off a lot of radio waves, press Enter to lock on to it. There's a lot of things. What's the button?
The button.
There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves. So let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious. Okay, pal? Alright, I'm going to stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug. Got it, pal?
Ah, what a lovely bear.
This must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots.
It's a robot? It's a real robot?
Yeah, it's a real one.
Mr. Nick,
Yes.
how many horsepower is it? How many horsies?
Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so, Show me that clock!
Yes!
Damn it. No listening device in that notebook computer, huh?
What's a notebook computer?
Do you know what a notebook is?
Yes! It's a small book with paper you can write on. So?
Well, that thing is like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop.
It's Nick. What's a laptop?
A camera!
The camera!
What's this?
It's a small video camera. No listening device in this gizmo.
Everyone's trying to make everything smaller and smaller lately, aren't they, Mr. Nick?
That's what it seems like.
But I want to grow bigger and bigger.
Well, eating only vegetables isn't going to help you there. You have to eat meat too.
Yeah, I get some meat. No, fuck you, bro.
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? The biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet, but this bear's eye is...
Let's see. Perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal.
Sounds like you found some radiated bears.
Let's dig in this big fella's eye. Out. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we've got.
No, you can't. Such a violent act.
Oh!
No!
I need you to look away, Pearl. Give me your big eye.
Why is the blood coming out? Oh God.
It's a miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. What a mitter? A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
Nah, more of like a they-them technology.
And we're gonna talk about this transmitter in.
And then
So thank you for watching this episode of Study Just for All. Make sure to like, subscribe, and the bell below, which is
every day.
bye.